Hello everyone, my name is Norma and today I'm taking you on a foodie tour. I've already taken you on foodie tours that are in downtown Las Vegas and the Arts District, so I thought it was time that I took you to one that was on the Las Vegas Strip. But I feel like we're missing somebody. Oh my god, it's Tommy Tom!
How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
So good to see you.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. So we're finally doing a Las Vegas Strip foodie tour.
We're so excited to have you. It's going to be fantastic.
So I heard we're going to 4 places today?
Right, so we are touring the Venetian, the Palazzo, and the Wynn, and we're going to be trying 4 of the best restaurants that these properties have to offer, and along the way we'll give you the distinctive tour around the property and some of the cool information along the way.
Awesome. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm starving.
I hope you're
Let's
hungry. Norma, our first of 4 restaurants today is Smith and Wolinski. Smith and Wolinski was established in 1977 in Manhattan.
Oh yeah, I actually remember it from The Devil Wears Prada. I came out on there for a second.
You got it. We're gonna head in a moment. Curiously enough, there was never any Mr. Smith or Mrs. Wolinski associated with this business. Instead, when the owners were choosing the name, they had a couple drinks and they both randomly picked a name out of the Manhattan phone book.
So cool, we get like the private area.
So like we always do, gotta start you with a cocktail. On our beverage package, you get 3 signature cocktails, which are pre-selected and ready upon your arrival. This one is their Old Cuban. It's kind of like an elevated mojito. So they use Bacardi Superior rum, fresh squeezed lime, fresh mint, and instead of using soda and simple syrup, they use the Luca Prosecco. So you get a little sweetness and you get those bubbles, but you don't have that sugary artificial taste from the simple syrup. The nice thing about bubbly drinks too is they actually open your stomach a little bit.
That is super good. Yeah, it does taste just like a mojito, but in like a martini glass, it's like fancier. Wow. I'm really happy this is our first one.
I hope you're hungry, but you know the drill by now. So we always serve more food than we need to. So if there's a couple things along the way people don't want to try, then there's more than enough food for everybody. So we're starting off right here in front of you with our beautiful burrata plate. The burrata is the star of the dish. It's a type of mozzarella. It's softer, lighter, sweeter. We tried it at 7th and Carson.
Yeah, I love burrata. It's amazing.
So this is lightly finished, extra virgin olive oil. On the bottom is a special pesto made with pistachio. And you've got their house-made ciabatta and some tomato compote. Those are reduced tomatoes, so they're gonna have beautiful sweetness. First bite.
Yes, I know. I had to like put everything on there.
It's a little bit of everything. They all work together.
Yeah, so like if you've never had burrata before, it's almost like a mozzarella, but with like a gooey center.
It really is like its own special thing. You get that little bit of sweetness, and it works well with the acidity of the tomato, the starchiness of the crostini, and that pesto kind of rounds it out. On the far end here, we've got their truffled mac and cheese. This beautiful house-made macaroni and cheese is comfort food at its very best. So you've got a multiple cheese blend, and it's been prepared in this cast iron skillet, finished with fresh truffle oil and a house-made Parmesan cracker crisp on the top. You're gonna get a little texture, great creaminess in the cheese.
Yeah, this looks different than like anything I've ever really seen. I mean, just the pasta itself. I mean, it's not like your macaroni pasta. Oh, that's so good. You could definitely taste like all that truffle in there. And it's crazy, like it's creamy, but it's not overly creamy.
Over here is their angry shrimp. So these shrimp are lightly battered, they are lightly fried, they are topped over their beautiful garlic mashed potatoes and finished with a spicy lobster butter sauce.
They're huge, like they're nicely butterflied too, and the crispiness on the outside. I'm gonna try the garlic mashed potatoes on its own.
You like it?
Yeah, really smooth too. Yeah, I almost had like a polenta feel to them a little bit. But yeah guys, be careful. This little orange sauce on the side, pretty spicy, for my level at least. Oh, it's a little lemony too.
Nice.
Oh, but spicy.
I couldn't bring you to Smith & Wolinski and not serve you steak. So this is the star of the show. This is their 28-day dry-aged, bone-in New York strip. The chef does a hand seasoning blend on the outside. It's a proprietary seasoning for Smith & Wolinski. It's cooked to a perfect medium and sliced to order to make it easy for you and the other guests on the tour to enjoy.
Like, I dream of going to restaurants and having a steak served like this to me. And I'm actually really surprised that you said it's in New York. Like, I bit it and I literally thought it was a ribeye.
Yeah, a lot of people will think that.
And like, look how beautifully cooked that is.
They do an
No,
awesome
well
press.
done here.
Yeah.
Sandy, you have to try this.
Okay. Oh my god. It's very juicy.
I gotta feed her too. Tom, that was freaking awesome. But I'm ready for more food.
We got you. We are on our way to Sugarcane Raw Bar Grill. Our next restaurant is Sugarcane Raw Bar Grill. They are a host to numerous awards, both here in Vegas and back home in Miami. This is one of the newest restaurants at the Venetian, and it's relaxed but lively. The design is inspired by old Havana, and the kitchen actually has 3 separate rooms that each execute a different part of Chef Timon's signature menu. So here we are doing a little fun riff on a cocktail here. So this one is called the Strawberry Balsamic. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's vodka, fresh muddled strawberry, fresh squeezed lime, maple syrup, and they finish it with balsamic vinegar. So you get this little tang on the finish. And it's not a balsamic cocktail. It's very strawberry and vodka forward, but that balsamic gives you a nice little hint on the end.
Really like mouth watering. Like it does something to you. You start like salivating. You're right, I don't really taste much of the balsamic in there, but it's still really good. So I really love how everything is already like sectioned out for you. Like this is all for one person, right?
Absolutely. This is what every single person is going to get on the tour, served individually for themselves. This is their goat cheese croquette, lightly fried, and it is served over a bed of membrillo. That is a Spanish jelly made of the pulp of both guava and quince fruit. Gives you a nice sweetness to go with that creamy goat cheese.
I was not expecting this to be that creamy.
Yeah?
It's like the softest bite ever. Yeah, you're right. It's like a really awesome, like sweet little jelly.
Next up, I got your bacon wrapped date for you. So that bacon is actually a special sausage called linguiça. It's a pork sausage and it's been seasoned with garlic and paprika. They wrap that around the date, and inside the date you have manchego. That is a hard sheep's milk cheese. And on the bottom you have this beautiful mustard seed aioli. Make sure you get some of that sauce in your bite because it rounds out all the sweet, the tart, and the salty.
That's so sweet in the middle. Like, that's a really good quality date. So I have tried many dates, but this is the first one that actually is like stuffed with pork sausage in the middle, and you can like taste it right away as you bite it.
So this is hamachi crudo. Features yellowtail. Yellowtail is this beautiful fish. It's got a nice consistency like tuna, but it's got a clean whitefish flavor, similar to maybe walleye. This fish has been lightly dressed with chili oil, and it's finished with house seasoning, crispy rice, and then on the bottom, you've got this beautiful sriracha aioli, which is definitely going to give you some heat. So be sensitive to spice. Be careful with that bite.
I mean, I'm not going to not eat it.
Yeah.
So I see the spice you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's not super strong, but it does creep up on you a little bit.
That's what I was just going to say. Give it a second.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Crispy pig ear on top, and the pig ear, it's crisped up, so it's almost like this really thick cut bacon. It's kind of like a pork salad. Who doesn't want a bacon salad? Underneath that, you've got this gorgeous papaya salad with a beautiful citrus vinaigrette to finish it off.
That is really good. It's like,
I think so.
It's mainly sweet. Mainly sweet, a little bit of savory, but I think I like the crunch of it all. I mean, it really does remind me of bacon a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next place. Where are we going?
We are headed to Milos. It's right across the way here at the Venetian.
Yeah, it really is. It's like 10 feet that way or something like that.
This place is pretty special. Estiotorio Milos is touted as the best Greek restaurant in the world. Kostas is also known for his tomatoes. He works with special farms in California to source the best tomatoes he can for his Greek salad. When we walk in, you'll see them piled high. If you get close, you can even smell them in the air.
Yeah, you could definitely smell the tomatoes already, and we walked in like 3 feet into this place.
One of the things that starts every visit to Milos is their bread. So they bake this beautiful, rustic, wood-grilled sourdough. It's made from scratch here in the bakery, and they serve it with fresh-cut oregano tableside. You just saw the young lady cut that. Then they finish it with some extra virgin olive oil they pour tableside. The extra virgin olive oil here is very, very special. It's produced in Greece by the owner's sister, and it's called My Sister's Extra Virgin Olive Oil.
I'm a sucker for bread. Like, it's my #1 item in my diet.
First up, Norma, we have your traditional Milos Greek salad. This salad is done with those beautiful tomatoes that I was telling you about out front. Slightly dressed with the extra virgin olive oil, Greek oregano, English cucumber, red onion, green bell pepper, and Kalamata olives. The cheese that you see on the side is pretty special. So it's a barrel-aged feta cheese.
These are really meaty tomatoes. Like, look how thick that goes all the way through. Like, it's more like of the actual tomato than the juice itself. Now, usually I am used to having more like Greek salads, well, at least here in America, that is served with lettuce, but there's none of that here. It's just like the main ingredients.
Fresh ingredients, lightly dressed with that extra virgin olive oil.
No, but yeah, the dressing at the very bottom is like very lightly savory. It's really good. It's almost like a very, very light vinaigrette. Ooh, this looks so good.
So this is literally called the Milos Special. This is a dish they are known throughout the world for. Paper thin eggplant and zucchini. And it's been lightly flash fried. That gives you this nice crispy texture on the outside. So inside, Norma, there's some tzatziki. That's Greek yogurt, and it's been infused with cucumber.
Sounds like a healthy potato chip.
Something like that. That tzatziki uses some very, very delicious Greek yogurt. And like we were talking about the last stop, there's a little bit of that tang to it. It's finished with real fresh cucumber, and they certainly do not skimp. So you get this ultra fresh tzatziki that is creamy, but actually kind of refreshing too because of that fresh cucumber. That zucchini and eggplant actually goes perfectly with your cocktail. So that is a classic Milos cocktail. It's called the Basil Press, and it's a huge crowd pleaser. They marry that with our house sours mix and beautiful fresh basil. Nice, refreshing, easy to drink.
It does smell refreshing already. It's like a lemonade, and I don't even taste the alcohol in here. I can tell this already would be dangerous. Ooh, this is heavy.
We have Milos' signature octopus. It's hand tenderized, then it's braised, grilled over a charcoal flame, which gives it this beautiful char on the outside. They lightly glaze it with the extra virgin olive oil, and it's finished with these beautiful juicy capers that they actually import from Santorini, Greece for their dishes here. And then you've got their white fava bean puree. All these ingredients go perfectly together.
It does look really crispy though, like on the outside.
I can tell you it's ultra tender. Costas is known truly for having one of the most tender octopus in the world. These white fava beans are brought down. You're gonna have some extra virgin olive oil, Greek seasonings. Really beautiful.
No, that's really good.
Nice.
That's like super smooth, no lumps in there. Like when you see it, you automatically think it's like gonna be hummus or something like that, but no, like you could definitely taste those like really refined beans. Just left the Venetian and Palazzo. We're gonna walk over this bridge. We're gonna head over to the Win and Encore. Last stop.
This beef carpaccio is fine Italian sirloin. It's thinly sliced, and it's topped with their everything sauce. Everything sauce here is a light blend of Italian aioli, mayonnaise, and sweetened milk. Gives you this beautiful creamy sauce to go with your carpaccio. It should literally just melt in your mouth. You get, yeah, great flavor for the beef, and then you get that nice little creaminess, and there's a little bit of sugar in that sauce, which really kind of highlights the beef as well.
Yeah, I love how thinly cut it is. It's super fresh. You can tell it's super fresh. Yeah, and even the sauce is really good too. It's like very, very light at the same time.
So this is their fried calamari. Beautifully done. This calamari, slightly fried, served with baby octopus, and you have two separate sauces right here. This one is their red sauce, pomodoro. It's one of the classic Italian red sauces. It's very thin, but it's packed with flavor, very robust. The other one is, of course, their house-made tartar sauce, and there's some fresh citrus on the plate. Feel free to squeeze that and enjoy a little lemon with your shellfish.
You're so right about the tomato sauce. It's like really light, it's like not complicated at all. Both really good, but I'm in love with that tomato.
This is a little unique of a dish, so it's called tagliolini with ham. Tagliolini is a thin, almost angel hair-like pasta. Here at Cipriani, they saute it in beautiful bechamel sauce, which is a butter, creamy sauce with a little seasoning to it. When it's done, they put a Parmesan crust on the top, and then they bake it, giving you that beautiful consistency on top.
I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this come out and they were cutting it, I was like, what is that? Like, I mean, you could smell already, it's like super cheesy. You can see all that cheese up top. I love how thin this pasta is, and it looks so creamy already. Like, looking at it, I thought it was gonna be really heavy, but this is actually pretty light.
I'm surprised by how light of a pasta they managed to make it with as much cream, butter, and cheeses on it, but it eats really light.
Oh yeah, this is very like melting in your mouth.
I agree with that.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, like right before they brought out this cake, I think is when I hit my like, I'm really a full wall, but it's cake, so we're gonna have to try this.
It's cake, and it is surprisingly light cake. This is the Cipriani cake, and in my opinion, one of the best desserts in the city. This beautiful cake is done with a house-made vanilla cake and vanilla meringue. This meringue is hand done, and meringue is this baking delicacy. What they do, they hand whip egg whites, and as they do, they slowly add in amounts of sugar until it gets A, the right amount of sweetness, and B, starts to form these stiff peaks. They then layer it on the cake like a thick icing, and you can see they then bake it in the oven, which caramelizes the outside, enhancing some of those natural sugars, and then chill it, slice it, and they serve it up for you.
So it's like, it's sweet, but lightly. It almost has like a marshmallow looking consistency
Definitely.
from the inside. I really do think this was a perfect ending, actually.